Alright, so I'm going to show you guys how to take a Facebook Marketplace scope or Craigslist, whatever, that needs a little bit of work, and how to make it look like this. This thing's badass. I love it. I cleaned all the optics, swiped that down, but this short video that will not be too long, I'll show you how to do it all. You ready? Alright, Celestron Starhopper. Yeah, from the 90s. 8-inch China made. I mean, look at the cheap focuser. Plastic. But it actually has some good attributes. Look at this. Machined aluminum. You can slide it back and forth for your balance. If you put a camera on here, you can adjust it. Very cool. Has a conical mirror. Might be hard to see it, but don't worry. We're gonna take that out and I'm gonna quick clean it. I got it on Facebook Marketplace. It was in these terribly dirty, see that box? It was in that box, and then the tube was in a box, but the mirror's dirty. I just cleaned the secondary. Secondary looks a lot better. It's a single stock secondary. So let's take this thing out. It just has 3 screws, you know, it looks like to take the screws out, so I'm gonna do that. What I do, I'm a jerk. Where the screw is, so I know it lines back up properly. I mark this in the tube. I know some people are probably going to freak out, so I'm just going to bring it over to the hose, the spigot outside, and use some Dawn dish liquid and just quick clean it that way. 3 screws are out. Let's see if it, yeah, there we go. There it comes out like that. See what I mean, conical? Yes. Oh my Milky Way. She's a little dirty. Not a weird thing there. I had a, what was it? A Mead Star something, a 12 and a half inch one, Newtonian or Dobsonian, and the mirror looked terrible in it. Like it had this stuff all over the place, and I was amazed like how good of views it still showed. This one looks like we got some surface dirt on it. I don't know if that's gonna come out. That looks like it might be through. But I'm not too worried about that. I mean, I'm not an optic snob, but I think this will clean up just fine. I'll be back. Actually, kitchen sink is clean. I'm gonna quick go. Put the Dawn, got that. I'm gonna water, get a little sprinkle going. Oh, there's going too. This ain't good. This is fun. Alright. Just gonna add a little Dawn on top before any scrubbing happens. Just gonna dab a little bit. Like a little playful thing. I'm not rubbing, just. Now I'm gonna just start kind of like just doing this. Easy, man. Very light pressure. That dang thing. Alright. Yeah, and then I'm gonna pull it out here in a second. Alright, so what did Bob Ross say? Yeah, there's my observatory that turned into a shed. Yeah, he said no pressure. I mean, you just, can you get some sunlight off that? Hello, sun. Yeah, so it's still wet. You can see the water on it, maybe. Let's bring it out over here. Say hi to Mr. Fat Man. I'm just gonna set this down. The black spot didn't come out, but guys, look at the difference. That mirror came out sweet. Yeah. I'm gonna blow out the tube with some air on the air compressor before putting the mirror in. Alright, I'm just gonna really roughly wipe this. So that part didn't come out, but guys, I like it. Alright, I got the air compressor. I'm not blowing the mirror, I'm gonna blow through the tube here to get that dust out. Fire this baby up. Yeah, I want to cover this. I forgot. Don't need anything else flying on that. Sure. You know what? You see that? That's spotty in there. And when I look through it, it's like crystal clear. I don't know. Somewhere. But the front looks spotty. So I'm going to take that cell out after I blow this out. So we're just going to move this around. Air gun. And he's going to blow out whatever is in there. Alright, that's good. So yeah, that was the messed up one. Let's see here. Tube's all blown out. Here's covered, staying clean. Yeah, it's a little dusty in there. Yeah, I'm just gonna use some Windex, which is holding up the camera. Here we go. With some Windex. Windex. Alright. Look at that yuck. That was the stuff that was inside that lens. Yeah, and then yeah, look at that now. I think it was like grease on the threads or something, but it was all, you saw what it looked like before, so it's holding the telescope up. So I'm just gonna put that back together, that on the mount right there. Put the mirror back in over here, and we'll look through it. Oh no, crap, that's right, I gotta put that together. Damn it, shit. Alright, so that's the finder that goes on that. Actually, I found out it doesn't go there. I was reading the manual, and it goes here. That's part of your eyepiece. The views are amazing. It's kind of neat. You got your 3 adjustment screws. This rubber gasket, you can see the old line. Pushes, you can see where it pushes in, and it holds the back in nice. And you adjust it right here. Neato. I just noticed something. You got the 2 screws that hold this here. It's wonky. Oh, yeah, right there. So I'm gonna take this back out here. Yeah, do that. I do got a cap now, so the optics are gonna stay clean. Did I mention the feature, how it slides? That is so cool. All right, so I'll show you that. You just loosen this up, you can slide it. That is most excellent. Probably could put notches here so you'd have notes too, like if you're using a certain camera or whatever, you can move it however you want. What was that? Yeah, and I would assume, I'll take a tape measure and just measure to make sure that they're both the same distance away. That would be the easiest thing. Actually, no, I lied. I think just once you put it on, you can just adjust it. Because I don't know if the people even had it adjusted right. Yep, so there's my notch. So I know where it goes. It has it on this side too, right? Can I do that? Yeah, let's put it in. The gig, just line it up with your screws. Oh, sorry, one right there. This thing's kind of a jerk. Finding a hole. I don't know. Maybe I should just use a pen. Oh. Oh. I'll get it. Alright. So hopefully this last one's lined up. I didn't want to tighten that one all the way. Go. Would be awesome if that lined up. Didn't. Cool. So that was a quick mirror clean. Yeah, right there. There we go. Looks good. Nice and clean, huh, guys? Thanks for all the help. So, as single stock, right? Adjustment is really fun on these. Sometimes you got to shim it there. But after I assemble the base, later on, I'll do the collimation. I'm not going to do that yet. Do that later. So right here, with this bolt, it's going to come up through this way. Over here, this is the part that spins. Sits on top of this Teflon right there. So I'm just going to quick do that. Do that. And what you do is, like, once you get the side spill, you use this as a, you just tighten it if it needs to be a little bit tighter or whatever. Don't matter. Yeah, so, it's just gonna go up like that. So I'm gonna build the box really quick. Alright, I got that part. Put that part on. You know, as I was screwing in these screws here, I was thinking what phase the moon was at, and I look up and I'm like, ew. I mean, if the moon just happened to be there. Oh. A lot of clouds. Getting there. And she's a beauty. Nice and clean, guys, huh? Yeah, cleaning up a Facebook Marketplace scope. Drove 2 hours one way, 2 hours back the other. Through New Hampshire and Western Massachusetts. Yeah. Alright, let's go put it on. Look at me, forgetting the finishing touches. Yeah, that cleans it up, huh? The other thing too is I'll probably do another video of collimation, or it came with 3 different eyepieces, a moon filter. Moon filter looks cheesy as can be. Amazon ones are better. And then came with the instruction manual and everything. But I have owned one of these before, so I'm excited to get this nice clean example. Oh yeah, as I reflect on this fun little project. Take scopes apart. I love it. I know a lot of people are nervous, get freaked out, but it's like Bob Ross says. I mean, the worst thing you could do is just totally smash your mirror and make it useless. Like if you wash your mirror in the sink like I did, and then your kid throws a knife in the sink because he thinks you're washing dishes, and it hits the top of the mirror and like ruins it. It never happened. So what I want to quick show you, here's, what does it come with? 7.5, 25, 17. In China. I'm sure these eyepieces are just nothing short of amazing. I haven't even looked at them yet. I don't know what that is, but let's check it out. Isn't that weird? My big eyepiece that I used, that thing. Yeah, I gotta. What is that? Unscrew? Let me see. So that's weird because this is like a 0.965 adapter for the 1 1/4. There's no 9.6 or 0.965 eyepieces. Makes me even wonder if that thing was ever used, if it was in the shitty boxes. And I threw the box right in my freaking pile over here. Bad. It looked like, I mean, the scope honestly smelled a little bit like mold and stuff. But you saw how I cleaned it. But yeah, how the heck was a 9.65 eyepiece in there? This is gonna need to be cleaned. You know what? I can do that in another video. Look at that. The heck. Just want to look at some trees. Darn it, you know what I should have did? When I had the mirror out, I should have center dotted. Should have center dotted the mirror. So I can use my laser culminator. I have a laser. But actually I'm going to the store in a little bit to give one of my kid band members a ride home. I wonder if I don't think I have Cheerio stickers. Yeah, I'll see. But yeah, I'd like to center dot that. I mean, I was looking in here without the eyepiece, but with those center stocks, they're just a kind of a pain to... I'd rather just get a laser on there because I might have to shim underneath there a little bit. I don't know. We'll find out. So you have your collimation screws right here, and then back here we have them right here. Yep. All right. Thanks for watching. Of course, there'll be a lot more videos. I like messing with scopes all the time, but I'm keeping this one forever right here. Everybody says that, but yeah, no, I love these scopes. They're like my favorite 8-inch dots. Yeah, I mean, I know the Orion has like the metal tube, I get it. This has a Sono tube, but it has some really unique features that just kick ass compared to the, yeah, those. And the Orion with those weird springs in them for the 6-inch or whatever. I don't know if they do that in the 8. That's just look. Alright guys, thanks for watching. Adios. Yes, and of course, wrap that stuff up. Yeah, keep that new mirror clean, right guys? Guys, I just saw Jabba the Hutt. How is this guy doing? He's big. He's a big dude. Big dude.